What's up, guys? Alright, well, I'm having some issues with this computer. I think it's video card related. I can only run low profile cards in this rack mount case. I'm like, man. Um, I don't, I don't know. I've got a case I can put it in, and I'm like, man. So I think what's gonna suck is if I do that, I might have to get that TV out of there and switch to like a monitor. Um, the nice thing about the TV is it hides some of the unfinished part of the shack and the inverter. We have this big ass inverter back here, the 6,000 watt inverter, and so that goes to my solar. Um, I would have to like go to a smaller monitor and then like put a tower over here near the side. Or I could maybe put the tower down here. Um, Other than that, like, I'm like, I don't know, man. It's going to be kind of like not like in a normal type of position that you would want. Um, Now, I have this monitor back here, and normally that was hooked up to the 710, but I don't use that radio anymore. Um, Not saying it's bad radio, I just don't use it anymore because um, I don't like the band scope on it. So I mean it's good, but it's not SDR play good like this. So we were looking at channel 6 over here. Look at all this noise. So throughout the day I'll check and listen on here. I like to listen to it for a while, but this computer here on the end, all it does is it does the SDR. In fact, I've disconnected the internet from it because it doesn't need the internet. Now, I used to do FT8 and stuff like that on it, but I don't really do much of that anymore. So we've got, like, we might have to just completely like redo everything. The 1000 is just sitting there. I'm not using it. This radio is occasionally I'll turn it on and scan the 2-meter band. I don't use it to talk on HF or anything like that. So we have all this stuff here, but really the only radio I use is the 3000. So I've got a lot of stuff laying around, and the mixer is not necessarily I don't need to use that one. I could use a different one. It's a pretty big mixer for what it is, but what I like about it is it's got the USB, and I can have a compressor and all that. So I have some smaller devices that would like take up like no room at all, like a Scarlett down here. But I don't know. So I'm just trying to think of how to change things. Because this thing here, I don't know. Actually, one thing could be done is, as stupid as it sounds, I could actually just take everything out of this computer here that we were playing with. And I think... Nope, you can't fit a card in this one either. So basically, I'm stuck to using small cards, and you need to have a full size case, something a little bit bigger to run something else. But I don't know. So I like using this case. I don't really like how it looks, but it's simple because I can set the TV on top of it. It's pretty thick compared to some of the chintzy ass, cases. So I don't know. I might There's a case over here. I might just put it in that case. And I'm not sure what I'll do for a video card. This has got 2 dual cards in it. I think I'll probably have to pull the card out of this one. It's got a 750 Ti or something like that in it, and it really isn't necessary just to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Or I could actually just switch over to that computer. This one's an i5 though. The other one's an i7. So I don't know. I don't know which one's actually newer. They got to be pretty close to the same year. It's an MSI Z71. I mean, like, the LG 1151 chipset socket, I mean, probably indicates this is newer. Because I think the other one's like an 1150. So, I don't know. But I'm gonna have to probably do something because it seems like the issue is probably the video card.